Tuesday. Today we're talking about the third type of tea, which is oolong tea. So we discussed already green tea, which is a completely unoxidized style of tea, and then red or black tea, which is completely 100% oxidized. And oolong teas fall somewhere in the middle. So they can be processed to be oxidized between 20% and 80% usually, but it just depends on the style of the oolong being made. But oolongs are really special because they have a lot to do with varietal, the genetic material of the plant, and also the terroir, the origin, the land, the culture that the tea came from. And so, for example, you have these famous styles of oolong. There's Wuyi oolong, which is from the rocky area in Wuyi, China. So our iron monk is that style of oolong. And then there's Tikuan Yin, Iron Goddess of Mercy oolong from Anqi in China. There's Phoenix Mountain oolong, which we're launching this summer, and Phoenix Mountain style from Guangdong, China. And all of these famous oolongs have specific plant material, kind of like wine grapes are specific varietals, or even apples, like a Fuji apple, or a Red Delicious apple, or a Granny Smith apple, and same with wine varietals like Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc. Teas are the same way, and you see this more in the marketing and like talking about the tea in oolongs than any other style of tea. And so so the difference between oolong and semi-oxidized is that if you have a semi-oxidized tea that you're making, let's say in Nepal or India, even if you're using Iron Goddess of Mercy genetic material and plant stock, you still don't technically call that an oolong because it isn't from its origin, its homeland. It's like if you're making a sparkling wine in Spain, you don't call it champagne. It's just from that region. So there's a lot to do with terroir, with region and with land and with culture in these styles of tea. So oolongs, in my experience, are really complex in flavor. They range across the board in flavors, but there's often something light and floral and delicious and kind of elegant about an oolong. And they are known also to hold the health benefits of green tea and black tea. And so they're also known to be very slimming, and to kind of just have all the health benefits. So I would recommend trying oolongs. It's not the most popular type of tea in the West, but definitely worth a try. We have at Tea Huntress Iron Monk oolong. We have Water Rabbit, which is a GABA oolong. And then we have a Phoenix Mountain oolong that's launching this summer.